Hey guys, welcome to Whispers in Ink. Welcome to Wednesday night class, and oh my gosh, you guys, I have a secret. But you're gonna have to wait to the end of the video to find out what it is, because I am a stinker like that. For those of you that do not know, I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you, I'm also here to give you permission to try all, and I mean all of the new things. All of them, you guys, I promise. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Does not. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. This was a card, you guys, that I was going to do for Mystery Card Night. So what does that tell you? But I got a call from somebody, and we won't say what her name is. She wanted to learn the stadium card, Nancy. But so we're going to do this card with a secret. But I want to start off, as we always do in true Wednesday night fashion, what is for supper? You guys, it's early in the day here. Our power is back up, you guys, but the power in the area is not great, which means internet isn't great either. So I did not want to take the chance. I miss you guys. However, I knew that this video and the quality of this video was more important because, and this is why, we are starting our first Christmas in July, you guys, and we're going to do it to the end of the month, and I'm using the Sparkling Snowflakes, which is a returning favorite, Fresh Freesia Highland Heather. And you're like, what? Jennifer, what the heck are you talking about? Yes, you guys, we are doing a purple winter/Christmas card. And as you can see, there is quite a menagerie of pieces here. Does anybody know? Can you tell by the pieces what we're going to be doing? I do have a sample, but I'm going to show you that after we talk a little bit more about what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so these pieces, oh dang it. Why is it that I always forget something? Not that one. Always. I forgot that. And I forgot two things. Dang it. Two things. Okay, you're going to need a stapler. You're going to need a circle punch of some sort. All right, so all of these pieces, you guys, first off, we are going to start with what I am calling our card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to take I am using the 2-inch circle punch. And let me just say, I would have used my 1 3/4, but I now cannot. I'll explain it later. Anyways, so we're going to take this and we're gonna punch. Try to do as much in the middle as you can. About that much. Okay, just enough for a pull. And is that enough in the middle for me? I'm going to say yes. Okay, we're going to punch that out. Now, the next pieces, we're going to be using our layering pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this as I would adhere it. And then I'm going to flip it over. And with my pencil, here it is. With my pencil, I'm going to mark here, here, and here. See what I did there? 3 spots. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I don't need all those. Same thing with my basic white piece. Again, 4 by 5 1/4. Same. Here, here, here. And then we're going to punch these out. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? Ba, 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 ba. I'm going to punch. Can you see the tick marks in there? I'm punching just outside of the tick marks, just to the outside. So making it just a hair bigger. Do, 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 do. Same, same. And then we have one more piece. We're going to do this piece. And actually, I am going to do it this way. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to do the same thing I did on the Highland Heather piece. I'm centering it, and I'm flipping it over, and I'm marking. Bum, 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 bum. And I'm going to take this. Now, I did do some bigger marks here so that I could see it better. And we're going to follow that. Again, making it just a scotch, just a little itty bitty bit bigger. And then this should line up with that, okay? And then this should line up with that one. And then all of this, including the purple one that fell on the floor, is garbage. So I'm going to glue this to this. I'm not gluing any of the other pieces because the basic white one we have to stamp on and all of that business. Okay, so we're going to put this. And I am going to move it over just a little bit. Because apparently when I marked it, it wasn't in the middle. So I have just that little bit. You guys, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be that precise. Okay. Even though this is like way crooked. There we go. A little bit better. All right. So now this can also go on this. Hard part's over. Well, that's not entirely true. We still have scoring to do. So you guys figured out what we're doing yet? Have you? I bet you have. You guys are so smart. All right, come on. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's our card base. Now we're going to do some stamping, you guys. So I'm going to move these little pieces to the side. This is the stuff that we're stamping on. This and these 4 pieces. This is what we're going to stamp on. This is going to be what is our inside, this one. This one's going to be a panel. And then this is going to be part of the front of our card. I'm going to need a scratch piece of paper for these pieces. All of these pieces, actually. So we're going to work one at a time. And I do want to use, I'm using the sparkling snowflakes, like I said. And I'm not going to use the background ones. I'm just going to do the line parts. So this one, and this one, and this one. And we will be using all of our sentiments. Well, 3 of the 4 sentiments. We're not going to use the For You. We're going to use the Let the Season Sparkle, Let It Snow, and the Winter Greetings. Okay, so the Winter Greetings is going to go on the inside of our card. That's actually, hang on. I'm switching things up here. That and that. The Let It Snow is going to go on here. I think we could probably do, and you guys, I like to use both sides of my blocks. And then the bigger one there. Okay, so this piece is going to need a sentiment, and that's going to be the Let It Snow. And all of our sentiments we're going to do in Highland Heather. And for this one, the Let It Snow, wait a minute, no, the Let It Snow is going to go on here. The Make the Season Sparkle is going to go there. Sorry. Let It Snow is going to go on one of these panels. There. And then Make the Season Sparkle is going to go, and you guys, it just fits. It just fits. Make the Season Sparkle. Isn't that awesome? Oh, love it. All right, and since we have the Highland Heather open, we're going to do our winter greetings. You want to do Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you want to do it, that's fine. I'm using the winter greetings. One stamp set. Okay, so there's all of our sentiments. And now here's where things are going to be fun. Seriously. Now we have snowflakes, right? I want snowflakes here, and then snowflakes on all of these pieces. So here's what I want to do. We're going to work smallest to biggest. Normally we go the other way. So we're going to do first and second generation on a lot of things, you guys. So first generation, second generation, and it's there. It's just super light, and I'm okay with that. And then I want to do this. We're going to put these two pieces together like that, and I'm going to use this big one. And we're going to do that. And there's enough of a difference there, you guys. I love that. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Now, I'm going to do a quick first generation here. And then I'm going to do a second generation here. Just like that. So that's done. And then we're going to take the big one. And I know I'm keeping that one to last, you guys. This big one, we're going to do that. Just like that. And there, and then a second generation on this other corner, like that. So that one's done. Now, I want to work this one, and I'm going to put that there. And this one. So I'm doing all the snowflakes in fresh freesia. Oh, dang it. That's all right. I'm okay with that. That's all good. Okay, so now here's our inside of our card. This is going to be kind of part of our front. So what are we going to do here? I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to do this there. That there. I flipped it over to the big one, and then we'll move that down there. So that will be our extra piece. Okay. All right. So all of our stamping is done. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to put all of my white panels that I have on my fresh freesia piece. Pieces, I should say. And obviously stamping is up. But there is, and then you got to figure out an order that you want them in. And I think I know what I want. This one's going to be our top one. Oh, you guys, I wonder. No, probably not. There's that. And apparently my cut was off on that one. My cut on both of these was off, you guys. That's all right. I'm all right with that. This one needs to go this way. There's that. And then there's this one. I think this one will make our top. Make this one our top. And this one, and then that one. Okay, there's all that. Now, we're going to take this, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to add that. You guys, if that bothers you, flip it over and stamp the whole thing. I don't want to stamp the whole thing all over. I'm okay with it. Perfectly imperfect to me. And I'm all right with that. Now, again, got to make sure that you line up your punched out section. There we go. There's our back side. Now here's our front. Next piece is this piece. And we're going to take this piece, and you guys, we have to score this piece long across the top. And let me see here. I have a piece of paper that has all of my scores on it. So let's do that. We're going to score at 2. And don't worry about writing this down. 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and then 4 1/4. Okay, so there's that part. All of our scores. Now what we're going to do, all of these, you guys, get folded as mountains. So it'll look like that. And I'm not too worried, you guys, about, oh my goodness. I'm not too worried about how that scores. Not too worried about that. All right, so what we're going to do here is I want to center this piece. I'm going to put the scored part, I'm going to fold it forward. Have you guys figured out this card yet? And then I have this little 1-inch piece. Now, couple of things really quickly. Just a couple of things. This piece, you could put a piece of DSP on here if you wanted to. I'm choosing not to. And then the other thing is you only want glue on the 2 sides, just like that. Because, why? Who knows why? Dun, 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 dun. We want this, oh, I knew I did it too big. This panel piece here, you guys, becomes part of our mechanism. Oh, my favorite word. I love a good mechanism. All right, so here's that. So we've got that figured out. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put this piece inside of here, like that. We're going to glue that on. Bum, 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 bum. And you guys, this can be tucked in last. I think that's what the directions state. And then I'm going to tuck this in. I'm going to put that right about there. I want the reveal up here to be the same as the reveal down there, because what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my glue. You could use tear and tape. I would not use Even Seal Plus, you guys. I think glue or tear and tape is the way to go, and you're going to want a bead of glue. Just like that. And then you're going to fold that down, centered. And then you're going to make sure that you can pull this, which you can. Did I just cheat and give you guys a clue? I think I probably did. Now, we're going to start at the bottom and we're going to work our way up. Doo-dee-doo. Our Let It Snow is going to go, and you're going just below the score line, and I'll show you 1 second. Hang on. We want that in the middle. Our score line is right there. We want it just below the score line, and we want it centered. And then we're going to go and we're going to add the next one. Remember, we put it in order the way that I wanted it to go. Same with this one, just below the score line. And I want to line it up with the next, or with the previous, I should say, the previous panel. And look at you guys. I had a little ooze of glue. Hopefully, ooh, I do have a scrap piece. We're going to dig that out. There we go. Next piece. Mental note, don't go up so high. There we go. And here's our next piece. There's that. And then our next piece. Oh, I'm not going to like that, but that's all right. I have a sample to show you also. That's going to be first. Now, if you wanted to, you could put that for you on here. And that way then we use all of the sentiments. Make sure that it lines up side to side here. And you guys, it does throw it off, that being off center like that. But that's all right. You guys, perfectly imperfect, remember? And check this out. Let that glue set for a second more. And then here is our waterfall card. Isn't that cool? All right, so now, like I said, you could add this panel last. I think I like adding it before we secure this front piece. I think that works the best. But here's the last thing. I have the white diagonal, the white from the petal pink and white. Oh, what did I just do? All right, well, that's all right. There we go. I have just a little piece, and you guys, seriously, how big is it? 2 inches, if that. Doesn't need to be huge. I'm going to take this down here at the bottom like that. Maybe go up just a scotch. And then my stapler, and I'm going to staple that. Oh, hang on. I moved it. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Staple that on, and you guys just make sure that your staple isn't sticking out. And then that draws everybody's attention to know to pull that because, you know, we want them to see the cool part, right? Woo! Yay! All right, so there is tonight's card, you guys. But are you ready for the secret? You guys, I have a free tutorial for you tonight. Full free tutorial, supply list, the whole 9 yards. Everything that you need to know to make this card yourself. It's already ready in the comments below. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, you guys. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.